that there's a lot of benefit of the closure behind the hairline sewing than the regular glued installation, the one we use glue to install. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the benefit of this closure behind the hairline sewing. I know many of us have been seeing the closure behind the hairline sewing. You've been wondering why a lot of people doing in this period. The reason for people going through that route of installation whereby they sew the closure in than the regular glued installation that we usually know of. So I'm going to share with you the benefit of this procedure in this video. So just stay tuned to the end of the video so we can understand why there's benefits to this. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Hairline, where we'll talk about all about wigs and hairs. So if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a like and comment under this post. And if you're a returning subscriber, do a like and comment under this post. We love you. Thank you. So let's get straight to the video. What exactly is behind the hairline closure sewing, or closure sewing behind the hairline? Closure behind the hairline sewing or behind the hairline closure sewing is the part of removing part of your front hairline out by the sides to make the hair look natural. I'll be showing you a video of how it looks in this video. You bring out part of your hair by the front part to make the sewing look very natural. So let's go to the benefits. Number one benefit is the natural look. The look, it gives you that very natural look that nobody's going to even know that is an installation, is a closure installation installed to your head, that closure was sewn into your head. It gives you that natural look. Like the look is very natural and very seamless. It's very flawless. Like it's your natural hair that you put on. That's what people will think, except you tell them. That's the privilege of the closure sewn in behind the hairline, because the closure is sewn in behind the hairline, so the hairline is still at the front, making it feel like it's your normal natural hair that you put on. So it makes it look very neat and very natural, like it's your hair on. It gives you that realistic look that people will make you feel like this is looking like installation. It's not looking like installation. It looks like installation. But they won't know that you did install it, that you sewed the closure in. That's the good part of it. It's very realistic. Part two is the fact that it's a protective hairstyle. You know, normally when we install our closure on the head, we put in glue. In the process of us removing glue, sometimes our hairline goes off with the glue, whereby we are losing the front hairline of our hairs, and it's not always good, because many of us go bald after installation, and some of us are even covering our head with installation because we are already bald at the front, which is not very nice. It's meant to, your hairline is meant to be protected. That's why there is the closure sewing look. So that way the hairline is protected and it's still growing, because the hairs are coming forward. Your normal hairline is outside, so it's still very protected and it's still giving that natural look and it's still growing in between. So that's a good way to protect your hair with the sewing look. The third point is the fact that it lasts longer. When it comes to the regular installation with the glue, you know, within a week or even before a week sometimes, or even 2 weeks maximum, sometimes you see that the glue has come off. Some of us just say, the glue is coming off, it has come off, and it's not always nice, because the way you like your edges to lay and everything, you won't get that look when the glue has already come out. So when it comes to closure behind the hairline sewing, the hair is still very natural and it still lasts very long, because it's your hairline that is there, your normal natural hair that is on it. So all you just need to brush or comb it, and it comes back looking neat and new again. You don't even have to stress about the whole process. It's very natural and it gives your hairline peace. I'll put it that way, peace, in such a way that you don't have to worry about the hairline coming off. In that way it lasts longer. Like I said, all you just need to, you just comb it and you brush your hair, the normal waves that is on. So that's all you need to do. It doesn't give you stress. Number 4 is the fact that it requires low maintenance, because all you just need to do, like I said, just comb the front part and comb the side, you're good to go. But when it comes to the glued, because once the glue has removed or is shifting a bit, or there's a mistake in the installation, you have to go on back to your stylist. But with behind the hairline sewing, you don't even have to stress it. You just comb it. All you just need to comb it, the front, make sure the hairline is looking neat, and brush it with a weave. That's all. So maintenance is very low. Like, you don't have to stress on the maintenance. I have to do this, I have to control the edge. You don't have to go through that stress when it comes to behind the hairline sewing. It's very seamless and easy to maintain. So the fifth point is the styling aspect. When it comes to behind the hairline sewing, you don't need to stress about the styling. All you need is your hot comb to make it look natural, like the weave on your head. You just use your hot comb to melt it in very well. The sides, that's all you need to do. Then the middle pattern or the style you put it as, you just need to melt it with your sewing with your hot comb. That's all you need to do. You don't have to stress about the styling. But when it comes to glued styling, glued wig, when you put glue on your installation, I know you have to worry about, if you did your edges, you have to worry about it, because once you pour water on the edges is gone. Most of the time it's always gone. So you have to be careful not to pour water, not to do this, and if the glue removes, you have to be extra careful, or you go to your stylist to maintain it. And no, it requires more stress to style than the closure sewing. Closure sewing is very easy to style, it's easy to maintain, easy to style, no stress at all with it. You can carry it for as long as possible, be it a month, be it plus, as long as you can maintain it. Some people even wash their closure sewing style. Some people wash the hair on the head, and they still keep on to maintain it easily at home by themselves. Or you just, after washing it, all you just need to straighten it, comb very well and straighten it to detangle it. That's all, and you're good to go. You can brush it anytime and make it look natural the way it is, has always been before styling. Now to my last point. After installing your closure with glue, you need to worry about the fact that the glue will stain the edges of the closure, and you have to wash it off and go through that stress of cleaning it off before you use it again. But when it comes to behind the hairline sewing, you don't have to worry, because there's no glue involved. So once you remove it from one style, you can still use it again at any point in time you've choose to use it. So it's easy, because you just sewn it with your needle and thread. That's all. It's sewn it to your hair, so there's no need for you to worry about glue staining it and all. Good to see that. That's very amazing. Like, there's no even stress about it. You don't have to worry, when I'm going to install this, I have to wash the glue before installing it and everything. I have to pay a stylist to install it, or to wash the glue off before installing it and all. You don't need to stress when it comes to behind the hairline closure. So I believe that with all the points I've said so far, you'll be able to know that closure behind the hairline sewing is very good for your hair, because it maintains your natural hairline. It's a protective hairstyle. Minimal stress in styling. You don't have to worry about the hair moving one side or another side, because it is forever staying on the spot you left it. Once it's sewn in properly, it's staying on that spot. It's not shifting. Your closure is not shifting. The installation is not shifting. You don't have to worry about anything. So, like, the minimal stress it gives you makes people go for it more, because it's very realistic. The natural look kills it all the time, number one, and it's very realistic also. Like, you don't have to worry about edges being controlled or edges looking one kind. You don't have to worry about that. So why would I go for something that will stress me rather than going for something that won't stress me? So that's why a lot of people are going for the closure behind the hairline sewing, because it's less stress. It's less stressful than the regular glued installation. So if you've been able to watch this video this far, that means you love this video and you've learned a lot about closure sewing behind the hairline, because it's very protective and it's very good for your hairlines. So give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment on that post. And for new people watching my channel, please click on the subscribe button. We love you, and see you in our next video. Bye.